What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan back once again for some more Let's Play Lost in Shadow. In the last part, we made it to technically the third section of the game, the reservoir, and we got a little bit ways through it. And now we're hopefully gonna get to the next segment. And I'm sorry for my voice, considering I now have a sore throat. Yeah, it's not fun. Figures that whenever I want to try to record something, the world just flips me off and says, no you don't. So, please excuse the raspiness of my voice. Even though it's been quite raspy beforehand, so I won't be able to notice the difference. Get these jackasses out of the way before we hit the switch. Sit up there. Quickly move my incorporeal ass over to the next area. Thank God when you take damage, you can just run through things. What do we got here? Another butt shooter? Get out of here. You're nasty. And I'm actually on the 43rd floor in my other file, so we're quite a ways through this, whether in this version, or in this file, or the other. We're gonna get through this eventually. Even though there is, of course, that one section of the game that I cannot stand. Seems to be something like that in like every game I play. Every game has to have at least one problem for me. Even in games I like have problems. I said it several times, but I'll say it again. Jake Cocoon was way too fucking short. And that was its main issue. Can I get rid of these guys? Yes. Get out of the way. Blocking my view. See which mod or eye this one is. Hopefully the first. Well, I'm not counting my breath. Yep, it's the first. And I actually have to be on that platform more to reach the ladder. Why you take so long to move? I also had a bad run of food poisoning in the last couple days, so that's the reason for not uploading. Yeah, when I get sick, things just go downhill very fast. And I probably shouldn't take that first. Let's spin it up here. I'll take care of these things first. These are pretty much upgrade versions of the starfish on the balloons. Now they look more like wizards. And they are quite durable. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get rid of them. As with every hit, they also jump back a bit. So it's like the jump back thing from most adventure games. Actually works on the enemies for once. Which is nice to see. Equal opportunity. Okay, now I think I got everything in order. Now I can actually get over there without going into the depths of hell. There we go. Now you know what we're doing. Yes, I've seen it once before. You don't need to show me again. Speed is what we need today. Yeah, if I missed that by an inch, I would have thrown something. Switch! Of course, that's be all the way back there. But what do we have down here? Excuse me. Kinda need to get through. Yeah, thankfully you can just jump over a few of these guys. Oh, joyous day. Now I gotta deal with this nonsense. Thankfully they have the Rejuvenator over here right from the get-go. There, no more flames. Is it gonna stop or no? Nope. Work one way, use the other. Yeah, that is really obscured. So when I ram into a wall, it doesn't immediately kill me. It sucks that one hit in this place is pretty much instant death. Just wait for that, and you're good. I can do up here. Doesn't look like it. Of course, timing was off. Are you kidding me? The last fucking second. Now let's try the left. You have to do it like the very second that the flames go out. Otherwise, you're doomed. And how the hell is that the flames outside the shadow corridor just hurt me, but they don't instantly vaporize my ass? And yet in this, they do. A little bit of consistency is all I ask. Let's get me the hell out of here. If I get enough HP from this to make it worth it. Okay, you can stop blinding me now. God, this thing's got more white in it than frickin' Assassin's Creed. Yeah, another door opener. Is this one actually gonna stay open, or am I just gonna get screwed? Take that, and I'll be on my merry way. Thank you very much, goodbye. You don't want to mess with the guy with the sword, even if he is a child. Have you not met Link? Have you not met Link any time? Again, spider. Where was that? I think this is the entrance, so I'm going down that route. How many move your ass? God, they just continually spawn. There's not even a little thing above there that constantly respawns them. How the hell does that work? See, there's no consistency. Before, there was always a thing that spawns them in, but now they're just spawning in on their own. I think this will lead to the end of this floor. Left. Even though it looks like I can. How many of you guys are going to show up in this area? You always seem to mix the older enemies with the newer ones. We're going to see a large new array of enemies in the next area. Which is good. Always like seeing new things. I'm not able to reach that. My Spangle is a big pain in the ass because it never wants to show up on the screen when I want it to. That one is activated so I can get there. Press another switch and get the freaking run around. That thing kind of looks like Fantoon from the Metroid series. A little bit. Still missing the one modder eye. Get this badass out of the way. Now we can get over there. no doubt, the eye is no. Of course, that means we gotta activate this thing again. See, it's a big roundabout way of just activating a damn switch. I think it's annoying after a while. Yeah, it sucks that you never really get to see the shadow, like, change in its form or anything. You think that being in this form for so long would have some kind of detriment or, like, a bad side effect on the kid, but nope. Bit of a spoiler, but nothing bad ever happens to the kid. Well, aside from the obvious shadow being stolen in the beginning, but you get the idea. Damn it, I gotta activate it again. Right. There, can I kindly move my ass? It already weighs almost 10 grams, so I got plenty to work off from this. Don't mean by getting stabbed. Kindly get the fuck out of the way! Squeaking creep. Get me out of this hellhole. 30th floor. That's a huge jump. Not that I'm complaining. I kinda need that. Shadows of the dead climb this tower. Shadows separated from the souls they once belonged to. Leftovers that the shadow soul considered a tasty snack. We thought we could use the shadow of a living boy to defeat it. How the fuck did you come to that conclusion? We cut away the shadow from a young boy's body and threw it off the tower. The shadows of the living are as heavy as that person's soul. We figured as long as this shadow had weight, it could be able to defeat the monster. You guys are dicks of the highest accord. Yeah, instead of taking care of the problem ourselves, we get some random 10-year-old to do it for us. You pricks. Pretty sure we're not going to be able to get access to the elevator until like the 50th floor. But now we're in a new area, the residential section. Oh my god, saying that while sick sounds horrible. So yeah, we're actually in the part where people could actually live. Believe it or not. And soon we'll see some new enemies. Not including the giant or tiny spiders. Because those are just a tiny... Will you stop it? Get that crap. And they take 2 hits. They're tiny! That is bullshit. Okay, I'm trying to get the hell away from here as fast as I can. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Raise that up, hit the switch, and watch these guys get pushed. Well, they died, of course. So that's good. Let's pop over here for a second. Gotta lower this one over here. Since it has blue eyes, that means it can't get killed by my sword. Now we're in position. Get over here! Jackass. Don't you fuck me over. And sliced. Just gonna bypass that saw. I can already see a memory down there. We got some stuff to move. Do an L shape. Swing this around for a little bit. Hopefully not lose our legs in the process. Okay. This tower is what shadows climb after their body dies, the Tower of the Dead. Very interesting. See, now they're starting to soak the game in some lore. It's too bad the game couldn't do it on its own instead of leaving it for collectibles. And yes, the The memories pretty much are not mandatory, they're optional. You can complete the game with as little health as you get in the beginning. So, what's really the point? Other than, obviously, more health, it means you're going to be able to survive for a bit longer, but you kind of get the gist. You're not going to get killed by you fucking spiders. And there's the end already. Which means we're going to be going up and down. I'll need to change the look of this structure. Switch it again. We'll actually be able to climb on it. On this one. Let's see where this one leads first. More than likely to what we need to get. I don't believe that enemy shadows take damage when they hit the ground. Which is a bit bullshit, because I take damage when I hit the ground. I guess that's the compromise. Alright. Let's go here. Oh, be careful. Oh! Yeah. That's a panda death. Of course they all respawn, because the game is a cheating prick. Okay, that one caught me. Can we move the other one now? Not. That's bullshit enemy placement and you know it, game. Yeah, put them right on the edge, where the guy is pretty much guaranteed to take at least a few things of damage. Bullshit design. No, it's not my sick delirium telling me that. There we go. Gotta make a good enough leap. Another one. Now we just need the one. It's gonna be up there. These are big suckers. They're ugly, too. Oh, finally a safe place to stand. That's new. I don't know if I'm going to make that. Yes, I can. Of course, they have to shove these things right in the pathway just to force you to do them. And it sucks that not all of them come packed with a healing device. I could barely even see the shadow from that. You just have to kind of wing it from this one. Because it is right behind the structure. Well, don't get yourself squished. Little by little, we don't want to end up dead. Even though would the body still technically be dead? Or is that... Or does the shadow not really matter? If I can live without the shadow, then what's really the point of having it? Or is the shadow the soul? Since it says that the shadow has the same weight as the soul. So would they be the same thing? So many questions, and not many answers, if any. All of this, we're going to end up dead. Past that, and right to the end. Would say that this game is kind of different from what I usually do. This game is more calm, and it's kind of more like a puzzle game than anything else. Even though obviously there is a bit of adventure in there, with storming the tower and all, but There's a hell of a lot more puzzle elements than anything else. You gotta know which way to turn things. You gotta know which area to go first. Which way to properly avoid getting hit by a monster attack. So on and so forth. Oh, there's a new monster. The humanoid. Gotta be careful with this one because it's got a stretchy arm. Luckily, you can just stab the hell out of its shins and it goes down quite easily. Always go for the shins. Oh, there's the baby and there's the mama and it's pissed. Doesn't mean it's going to be able to defeat. Another level up. Hooray. You little bitch. Get slapped on my sword. Oh, come on. Don't give me that pit protection bullshit. Just die. Waiting for the arrows to shoot. There's another new enemy, the giant. He has a lot of slamming attacks. Can be kind of a brute. Definitely has a couple attacks that you don't want to get hit by. Well, besides the obvious. Also has like a spinning whirlwind kind of move. You obviously didn't get to show that off, thankfully. But we'll no doubt come into contact with more of them. And I just gotta get back to where I was before. Alright. Switch this. That section's easy enough. Just jump. There we go. Can't exactly get anything from this. Leap of faith. Your faith is rewarded. Thankfully I didn't take any damage from the fall, but unfortunately I took damage from the spider. Thankfully this isn't a perfect run. Not that I think anyone would be able to do one. Considering the enemies are of course put in bullshit spots. So there you go. Another humanoid. As soon as they see you, immediately run back. Easy way to avoid getting stabbed with their lanky arms. What do we have here? Oh, it's one of those. Whoop-de-doodle. Nope, not hitting me today or any other day. Say goodbye to your shins if you didn't need them. And look, he's right at the edge. I can't get up. And as soon as I come up there, he's going to want to stab me with that arm. He didn't even get to stab me, I just walked right into him. He's a dick. Watch out for that. Spikefall. Okay, these are becoming one of my worst enemies in the damn game, because they're so small. And yet they take at least 2 hits. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, there's another puzzle. Gotta get this dude all the way down there. All the way over there. Then you hit this switch. That allows him to hit that switch. Brings down that big monstrosity. Ooh, that leads us to our first Martyr Eye. Upon healing me, I'm going to need all I can get. Right in the forehead. I wish that you could hold down the button and you can kind of cycle through all of its positions instead of having to constantly click the B button. Yeah, I should take at least one of those guys out because they're going to be annoying. Gets pushed back up, so that means I can't go back there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Here's my lift. Watch out for the spikes. again, right in the foreground. There's the spawner. It takes 3 hits to take that thing down. I'm not going to be able to get that memory unless I have certain power later on. Again, I'm not going backwards. I hate backtracking. Just for a few tiny grams of life is not worth it. Hopefully that touches the bottom allows me not to get hit by the spikes. Holy shit, grass. A long time since I've seen that in a real-life horror game. We'll try and make this part a little bit longer than the last ones. I kind of need an archive, so when I'm actually sick, sicker than this, anyway, I'll have stuff to upload. This big-ass thing. I think it's some kind of insect, but I'm just drawing a blank. It sort of looks like a millipede, but millipedes are not really all that thick. They're all kind of symmetrical. Not one section is bigger than the other. Here we go, another shadow corridor. Thank God for healing. Even though I don't really need it. And we got saw blades. I'm putting my platforming metal to the test. This is really starting getting harder. Although it's still not all that hard. It's more or less trial and error at this point. At least for me. Maybe some people aren't as good on the platforming bits as they are on figuring out what the hell side to switch to when in these areas. Careful, I don't want to fall. Thankfully they don't hurt you right after you hurt them. I hate games that do that. Okay, I gotta get this guy out of the way so that I can actually make that jump. Barely make that one. Ridiculous. Thankfully the shadow never needs to sleep or anything, so I can just keep on going. Otherwise it'd probably be exhausted by this point. Yeah, there's obviously something over there, so I better check it out. Oh, that's the way to go. Okay, so what the hell's over this way? I don't think I really explored this part, and I was going to another file. Looks like there's anything really around here. Of course, it's a big, fat goose egg. So in this area, pointless. Head to the left. That to go away, because it'll be turned into shredded shadow bits. Okay. Just saw blade. Whoa! Thankfully they don't instantly poof you like the fire does. Again, no consistency. And that one's easy enough to avoid. Just wait for it to go down.